The NFL has a unique way of cooling down teams that were recently red hot. Just look at this season's Washington Commanders, who went from nearly reaching the Super Bowl to holding a top 10 draft pick. That kind of dramatic decline is what every team exiting the playoffs this year hopes to avoid. While no one plans for a step back, factors like injuries, brutal schedules, and sheer bad luck inevitably send a few contenders tumbling each season. On the other hand, some franchises possess an uncanny ability to keep their championship window propped open year after year. So, which of this year's playoff teams that fell short have the best shot to not only return but make a run to the Super Bowl next season? Let's rank them, starting from the longest odds to the very best. At the bottom, we find the Carolina Panthers. Last season's feel-good story faces a significantly tougher schedule packed with playoff teams. Their hopes hinge almost entirely on quarterback Bryce Young taking a monumental leap forward, and the front office must get him more consistent weapons at receiver. Just above them are the Pittsburgh Steelers, entering a new era under head coach Mike McCarthy. Winning their division earned them a brutal slate of games, and massive questions remain at the quarterback position. Even if Aaron Rodgers returns, navigating a loaded AFC North, and this schedule will be a monumental challenge. The Green Bay Packers also face a daunting path, with 6 playoff opponents on the docket. After a late-season collapse following a key injury, they've made coaching changes on defense. They have talent, but consistency will be the major hurdle. For the Houston Texans, a spectacular defensive season was wasted by offensive struggles in the playoffs. Unless quarterback Stroud finds a new level of consistency against top competition, this talented roster risks missing the postseason entirely. The Los Angeles Chargers are another team with a high ceiling but persistent issues. Justin Herbert will be working with his 5th offensive coordinator in as many years, and a late-season slide exposed real vulnerabilities. They need health and immediate chemistry to break through. Now we reach the teams with more realistic paths. The Chicago Bears won an incredible number of close games last year, but that's rarely a repeatable formula. With a nightmare schedule featuring 7 playoff teams, they'll need far more consistent play from quarterback Caleb Williams, and a defense that must improve dramatically. The Jacksonville Jaguars surprised everyone last season, but they won't sneak up on anyone now. Their schedule is slightly easier on paper, but they must address a pass defense that was among the league's worst to maintain their status. The Buffalo Bills, always in the mix, face uncertainty with a new head coach and a gauntlet of a schedule. Their entire world rests on the health and otherworldly play of Josh Allen. One significant injury, and their season could derail completely. Cracking the top 4, we find the Philadelphia Eagles. If their recent boom-bust pattern holds, they're due for a boom year. They boast an elite defense and offensive weapons, but they must find harmony on offense to survive a schedule loaded with heavyweights. The San Francisco 49ers claim the 3rd spot. Kyle Shanahan's roster is stacked, but their biggest enemy has been the injury report. If they can finally stay healthy in a brutally tough division, they have all the pieces to make a deep run. Our runner-up is the Denver Broncos. A late injury to quarterback Bo Nix might have been all that kept them from the Super Bowl this year. They have a championship-caliber defense, but a brutal schedule with 8 playoff opponents awaits. Bolstering their offensive skill positions could be the final piece. And the team with the very best shot to go from playoff exit to Super Bowl contender? The Los Angeles Rams. They boast the NFL's most potent offense, a top 10 defense, and one of the game's best coaches in Sean McVay. Retaining their brilliant coordinators is crucial. The only real concerns are a punishing schedule and the age of their still elite quarterback Matthew Stafford. If he holds up, the Rams have the complete roster and coaching to finish the job they nearly completed this season.